Hi everybody, आप सभी को मेरा सादर जय जिनेंद्र. I hope you guys are doing great. So yesterday we discussed four stocks and well, all four of them gave a very good momentum on their respective side. We had SBIN and Dabur on the long side and Cipla and Granules on the short side. In all the four stocks, I'm giving you levels, right, which are also the entry trigger. So we are not really looking forward to a candle close or things like that, but just make sure that the opening of the stock is near its closing where it closed yesterday, right? It should open flat, not a big gap up or a gap down, right? Otherwise, there's no point catching a falling knife or a running train. And how to actually catch gap ups and gap downs, that will be covering in some other series. But as of now, let's keep it simple. Let's have an entry trigger in place and a stop loss trigger, and the exit depends on your trading psychology. For how long are you able to hold on to your trades? But at least go for 1:1, and at times you will be able to catch a jackpot as well. So let us get started with today's shorting trades. So first we are going to have a look at Power Grid and HDFC AMC. Always we first look at the chart on a daily time frame and then we go to a shorter time frame, right? So let's go to Power Grid first. So guys, this is the chart of Power Grid on a daily time frame. If you see, we had a good green candle, which was a mother candle. We had 2 days of consolidation, and today the market has closed near its day low. And if you see, this is a very important support. Why so? Because this particular trend line is a crucial support, and the market is now trading at this point of time. Now let's identify a trigger on a 15 minutes time frame. Clear? So we are just identifying the entry triggers, right? Now these are going to be the levels where we want to short the market. So it's very simple over here. Again, this is our shorting area, which is 204.75. Let's be a little more conservative, 204.50. And our stop loss is going to be over here, which is the nearest swing, which is 205.95, which is 206. So this is the trade plan. The stop loss is again less than 1%. And if you see, we can expect a target until this point as well, which is 203. So I hope pretty much this is pretty much clear. Right, now let's go to another stock, which is HDFC AMC. Again, a very interesting stock. So let's go to HDFC AMC on a daily time frame. Now look at this stock over here. It is completely in a downtrend. Can you see over here? It's making lower low, lower low, lower low. Correct? And it's continuing again its momentum on the downside. So if you zoom in, what do we have? We have a very interesting price action happening over here. The sellers have been able to completely take over the previous day's price action. Now let's go to 15 minutes time frame and see the price action on a close. Right. So here I'm going to also teach you a very interesting topic, which is how to have a small stop loss. Clear? So this low is going to be my entry trigger. Correct? This is pretty much clear. Now what is the entry trigger over here? The entry trigger is 2535. So now what is going to be the stop loss? A conservative stop loss is this one. But if you're looking for a higher risk to reward, right? If you're looking for a higher risk to reward, you can actually place a stop loss just above this green candle with some buffer. So you will achieve your target easily in a quicker manner. Now, this is a very strong scalping strategy, which I personally use a lot. Wherever, if there is a big stop loss, I would look for a small retracement, a small opposite color candle, and the low of that green candle is going to be my stop loss, and the high is going to be my, the low is going to be my entry trigger, and the high is going to be my stop loss if I am going to short the market. So I hope wo samajh mein aa gaya hoga aapko. Now let's go have a look at some stocks which are different from what we usually select on the long side. One is Bharti Airtel. Now Bharti Airtel is again in a very strong uptrend. Can you see over here? So we are in an uptrend. It broke out this resistance. As you must have observed that over the last few days, we have selected Bharti Airtel on the long side for 2 days. Now again, it is on the long side only. Now why so? Let's have a look at it. Now, I call this as a demand area. Why? Because from here, the market made a new swing high. Now, at this point of time, the market is also making a good W structure on a 15 minutes time frame. So here is my stop loss. Is not very comfortable to buy higher, right? This is a good strategy where the market comes back to its support. there it forms a good higher high structure or something like a W pattern, right? It works fabulously. So again, the stop loss is less than 1%. 707 is our entry price. 701 is our stop loss. Clear? Let's go to another stock, Nestle, which is not just a intraday trade, but more of a swing trade, right? So let's have a look at it. Now, I would not recommend this for intraday. Let's go in it as a swing trader, right? So I'm going to teach you a very interesting concept again. See, we entered in Nestle over here. This was our first entry. Now, this we had also recommended on our free community on 3 dots. So if you're not on 3 dots, if you're not a part of our free community, you can be a part of it. The link is there in my bio on Instagram, so you can go there and join us. Now we entered over here. Now understand, it went up, it came down, and now we have the buyers who are quite strong at this support area. You can see the buyers have been able to completely engulf the sellers. So we can see a strong momentum over here. So this is a point where I add more quantity. Now there is one thing which I always believe in is buy the strength and sell the weakness, right? I do not try to predict the downside momentum or the upside momentum. Now, one positional stock which is looking fantastic is Gujarat Gas, right? So have a look at Gujarat Gas on again a daily time frame. Let's zoom out and have a look at this stock. Look at this beautiful structure. So the market has been in this range for how long? For a very long time, right? Let's see from the month of October until now. And it has tried to hit this resistance again and again. And now that the stock is near its breakout level, the momentum over here is way too quick. So it can fade out anytime. So what I want at this point of time is that let the market give us some time-wise correction over here. And then if it gives a breakout, that would be a very good positional trade. Now, why positional trade? You can also go on a weekly time frame. So you will be able to understand even on a weekly time frame, we have the W structure, which we saw in Bharti Airtel on a 15 minutes time frame. Now, the good part about how the prices behave is that it works on all the time frames, right? So a lot of people ask me, what is that one con of systematic trading? Systematic trading does not work across all time frames or, does not work across all segments, but these conceptual based trades, right, they work across all the segments, whether it is your equities, forex, be it anything, crypto, commodities, right? It works it works on every instrument, it works on every time frame. So that's a beauty about conceptual based trading, right? And rule based trading has its own advantage. So if you want to scale up, if you want to trade with a big capital, that is where rule-based trading gives you an edge, right? So these are again few things about the trading psychology and trading mindset. So with that note, guys, we are done for the day. I hope I'm able to add value to your time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video, share it with your friends, or आपको जो भी करना है आप करिए. Just make sure that you increase our reach. With that note, thank you so much. And if you guys have any doubts, chat box में बताओ, comment section में लिखो, बड़ा एकदम comment लिखो, ताकि हमें मालूम पड़े आपकी problems क्या है और हम उसका solution निकाल पाए. So with that note, again, thank you so much, guys.